Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are doing a little something special. I have like 120 views on my making a, dive coaster. Yes, I believe. An ultimate coaster. And it turned out successful. So now I'm doing a giga, which I want this to. So I've always been obsessed with Apollo's Chariot's color scheme, and I've always wanted to make a roller. I've made a clone of Apollo's Chariot, but I have never done anything with it. So today we're bringing that to extreme heights, and we're making a giga coaster themed to this. I will have the full POV in my next video, which will be posted probably tomorrow. So keep your eyes out if you want to see the full POV, even though I do show some shots of the POVs. And if you're wondering when I'm going to change the color, I'll do it in a second. But yeah, so right now I'm going in this first round. And by the way, this is my layout, so it's like no one's else. It's not Apollo's layout. I was just thinking that I should do that. So I'm going to name this Apollo's Chariot Giga Coaster. 91 miles per hour. I don't know how tall it is. If you play Ultimate Coaster and you know how to check how tall your roller coasters are, please tell me in the comments, because I have no idea how to do that. So yeah. And I get all the colors mixed up. You may see, okay, I'm done. I put the yellow track, I put yellow as the track and purple as the supports. I know, I'm done, I know. So it takes a minute for me to realize, but yeah. Look at how dumb that looks. So then of course I changed it. And I want this to have a not very long layout, like a medium Orion Leviathan mix kind of layout, plus some Fury in there. Intimidator 35 and Millennium. Sorry, but can't do that. If you guys want me to make an inverted coaster, which I did pay for the inverted coaster one, so if you want me to make an inverted coaster on this game, I will definitely do that. I tried to make a RCT3 video for this video, but honestly, they're getting kind of lame and boring for me, even though I have a new section of my park, which go watch the POVs for that, because they're on my Instagram, and I have 3 coasters that I really like, and I want you guys to see them. So maybe next video, but it was just glitching when I was doing screen recording, and it just didn't work that well. So yeah. Now I'm going to make this turn, which I always love doing on Giga coasters because they look so good. I mean, look at that. That looks amazing. And then you just dip down like that. Here's a little POV. And the first turn is probably my second favorite part of the ride. No, it's probably my first favorite because I love this part right there. Yep, where it dips and then it goes up again. That is just so cool. And it looks like you're going straight into the ground. You're not. And I should have put liner on because it turned out really bad. And you'll see in the POV. It turned out really bad because I did the liner. You'll see, but it just is really bad. So yeah, now I'm doing this weird helix. I don't know what to compare this to, but it's like a helix where it goes up and down, up and down, up and down until the helix is over. It's kind of weird, but that's what I'm aiming for. I'm not aiming for a weird coaster, but I'm aiming for a coaster that's very unique and has its own layouts and stuff. So I'm a fan of doing, I'm a total fan of doing clones and stuff. Or not clones, recreations and stuff, but really, it's not that fun because you have to do you have to look up the layout. Then if it gets canceled after you look up the layout on YouTube, it gets canceled. Then you have to do it again. So basically, they're not my favorite unless you know the layout. But yeah, here's the turn, which I shouldn't have done. with the liner turned on. See what I mean? It goes up and then it goes down. And I think it just goes down from here and then it goes into a speed airtime hill or a speed hill, which is my third favorite part of the ride after that little turn that like is right there. Yeah, what you're looking at. So yeah, and then I'll do this little speed hill, which I didn't think was steep enough. So I went back and did that. If you want me to make a B&M Hyper, they're hard. I will just say. They're so hard to make because I am so bad at making the airtime hills on those things. It's almost weird. Like, I'm so bad at it. And you guys have seen me, or have seen a POV of a giga coaster when I was, like, gone for a month. But I have improved so much from how speed my coasters are, and everything that I think that, like, I would do it a little bit better. So yeah, this is a little airtime twister hair, like, part, like Hydra after it's, Cobra Roll, or Twister Cobra Roll. I don't even know how to describe that thing. But it's a little, like, it twists one way and then it comes out the other way. I like that part. Gives you some great airtime. Yeah, that's probably the Florida's coaster. It's probably the best Florida's coaster I've ridden. Plus, it, like, just is good. Now you're going into this huge overbank turn, which you're going 80 miles per hour into, which it looks super intense. So here you go. Just a little POV of it. It's not really overbank, but it's weird. It's like up overbank. It's like up overbank, and then it ends like an overbank, you know? So that's what I was going for. A little weird and a little, like, cloney, I guess, if you know what I'm saying, like a little bit of some other coasters. And if you want to know my opinions on Orion, I think it's, like, going to be the best coaster in the park. Maybe second best, but Gigas are always probably better than Hypers. Diamondback is really good. I love that coaster, and I think that Orion will not personally top it, but I think it will at the same time, you know? But yeah, Mystic Timbers, second best coaster in the park. Mystic Timbers is in my top 25 with Diamondback, by the way. So just so you know, in case anyone throws shade, like, you don't like Mystic Timbers that much, it's in my top 25. Both of them are in my top 25. So if you're worried, don't be, because I've got you. I love them too. And yeah, I just went to Kings Island a couple weeks ago. It was really fun. And yeah. Vortex is officially the worst coaster I've been on. Just saying. Beast was really good. I liked it. We got front seat, and then we got first ride of the day. So that was pretty fun. We waited like 2 hours for a night ride on Diamondback, and it was worth it, but I got stapled. Like, the guy was super strong. I don't know how you can get stapled that hard on those restraints. Those restraints go down to, like, a certain area for airtime. I don't know how strong that guy was, but he pushed it down, and it was hard. Like, he, like, just, it looked like he didn't do it, like, very hard, but then it just, like, stapled. And those airtime hills, I got stapled on, and they weren't very fun. But I wasn't going to wait an hour again, so I didn't. So now we're going up into one of these, like, twister hills, and you'll see how cool this element is right here. But I went back and put a little pitch on it. This coaster has so many supports, but not so many supports on the lift hill. They have 3 supports on the lift hill. And I'm not talking like one support, like just the 2 supports. See? Looks like Intimidator, doesn't it? So yeah. What other coasters? Oh yeah, you saw that I probably you saw that I took you probably saw that I took like 45 pictures of Diamondback. Yes, I did, and that's because it's amazing. And then Mystic, you probably all know what's in the shed, but I'm just gonna say it. So I got first ride of the day 2 times. I got first ride of the day the second day in the front row. So first ride of the day, front row. And then the first day that we went, I got second row. And the first row is better, but I love the lift hill. It's my favorite lift hill of all time. If you've been on it, it's so much fun. Like the sound effects were going, and it was just a great time. But yeah, Mystic Timbers I got what was it? Jeez, I can't remember. Snakes. And that was very creepy being in the front row, but it took a long time through the shed. I did like this more than a normal one, but it was long. I mean, you were there for a while before the snakes popped out. I love the old Coca-Cola machine and everything. The airtime hills were great. The trick track, it was a double up or something. Trick track something was really good. And yeah, but Vortex was terrible. Racer is definitely in my worst coasters list too. It's just so bad. Like, you just get bumped. Flight of Fear was great. It was pretty smooth, not very smooth though. And I love the restraints. So yeah. And then you're just going to go up into this little airtime hill thing. It's weird. You're going to go up and then end in a turn or a helix into the brake run. It's pretty sweet. But yeah, I went to Indiana Beach, if you saw my picture of Steel Hog. And Cornball is the best coaster in the park. Steel Hog second. And Hoosier Hurricane is third. Lost Coaster, it's not even like my top 10 worst coasters. It's just so weird that you don't really care, you know? So yeah, it's probably like in my top like 50 worst coasters, but like it's not that bad. If you want to know my coaster count, it's 90 something. I'm not sure. But I know that my 90th coaster will probably be Voyage. So that's always great. Okay, there it is. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And the POV is coming out in one day. So see y'all later. Bye.